Let's begin waste management part 2. We first introduce you to 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. What is reduce? Reduce means to reduce the quantity of waste. With always the previous history chapter, I do this so that it becomes balanced. How do you reduce the waste? There are two ways. Number one, either you change the material, change the input, or you change the efficiency of the input. Efficiency matlab process. Either you change the input, either you change the efficiency. Whichever method you like results in waste coming down. By using sub scientific techniques like precipitation and evaporation, you can reduce liquid waste. And by incineration means burning, you can get rid of inflammable waste. And by segregation, you can segregate non-hazardous from hazardous waste from getting dumped together. As a result, all these three methods reduce the quantity of waste. They reduce the quantity of waste. Can I go ahead? Reusing. Reuse, the name itself says we will reuse as much as possible. It means continue to use the item and replace. It means continue to reusing an item means to continue to be a valuable, useful, productive item and replaces new item that would be more useful, that would require more energy, more water, more timber, and other limited natural resource in their manufacture. You will reuse the item till it has certain value. You will reuse the item till it has certain value. If you buy something new, it will use more water, more energy, more timber, more petroleum, more other natural gases or other sources. That's why reuse. You reuse it as much as possible. Example is very simple. Instead of discarding old torn shoes, you should give it to the underprivileged or poor. Your other examples, dekh lo. Some solid waste from industries can be used directly. Fly ash from power plants is used as a substitute for cement. The bricks get made from fly ash. So that fly ash, that dust which is there, that ash, instead of disposing that, you use it in cement or brick making industry. One example of reuse, that is you can use again and again and again. One example of reuse at home can be your old clothes. Old clothes are used as rags at home. होता है, इंडिया के घर में हर घर में होता ही है. Your old toothbrush can be used for cleaning specific purposes. Gas stoves or something. These are all India के घर में होता ही. India is best known for reusing. Rock garden built by Nick Chand. Yeah. This rock this rock garden made by Nick Chand is built by entirely reusing stuff. Yep, anyone gone? क्या footballer? Of course. These all this part of the garden, this So they are walls, as he's saying correctly. Yes, everything is made out of reuse only. Everything reuse. It has made out of tin, cans, bottles, crockery, everything. Recycle. Recycle means converting a process. Sorry, recycling is a process by which waste are converted into something reusable products. You recycle, change the shape. It's not reuse, recycle. You recycle into products which you can use. Example, India gets a lot of bagasses from sugar. Now these bagasses are used for a lot of purpose. Like this. Please look here. First look here. This is bagasses. This is bagasses. Bagasses is the sugar cane kachra. This is the sugar cane kachra, which is bagasses. This is other photo of bagasses. Now you see what is bagasses is made out of. Bagasses gives you a lot of products like these bagasses products. These are all bagasses products. The books which you are using are also made out of bagasses. Earlier, wood used to be made for making books. That is, paper used to come from wood. Now everything comes mainly from wood. Paper also comes from bagasses around. Can you see these are all uses of bagasses? There are more. These mats and are also parts of bagasses. So everything comes from bagasses. And India is the largest producer of sugarcane. That is, India has a lot of bagasses. Here, this answer is the same thing. Bagasses is used to manufacture paper pulp, which saves trees. Bagasses is also used to make material of dairy products, as you just saw. वो Amul का tin cans and all whatever cans which come, the can वाला what paper can क्या carton वाला milk, not the theli wala milk. The carton wala milk is all made out of that packaging material is made out of bagasses. This is repeated. Bagasses is used to make paper pulp, which saves trees. This is an important answer. Please mark very important. Short. You shouldn't use polythene bags because polythene is non-biodegradable. Number one, polythene doesn't go anywhere. Plastic has to be either incinerated, recycled, or buried. The polythene bags are made from recycled plastic. They are harmful because, please mark, the melting of plastic and the plastic products breaks some polymer chains which are harmful. When you melt plastic, it gives out certain kind of black smoke. If you must have tried to burn plastic, don't burn plastic. Obviously, it's not recommended because it gives out some kind, breaks down polymer chains, and that smoke and the products which are given out are very, very, very harmful. Segregation. This is photo of segregation. These are methods of disposing waste. Segregation is like this, which is done in Mumbai cities a lot. No, this is segregation. Wet waste, dry waste, these are all examples of segregation waste. Segregation waste, these are all photos. Yes. A segregation concept is a concept where you divide the waste into dry category, wet category, degradable, non-biodegradable category. When you do this, it reduces the volume of waste. The quantity goes down massively. Air and water pollution go down massively. In colonies, various dustbins are used to segregate glass, metal, paper, cloth, and they are handled all by different methods. If you are a big society, that happens to you also. If you're a big society, it happens with you also. In Mumbai, big societies or modern societies have to segregate waste compulsory, whether you like it or not. हमारे घर पे भी पहले नहीं होता था, मतलब पहले मतलब 10 years ago. Then when the government came up with the rule, big society, you have to segregate waste. Whether you understand, you don't understand, whatever, you have to learn and learn to segregate waste. Wet waste is collected in the morning, dry waste is collected in the evening. Don't give the wrong bag. Why? Because waste segregation helps to reduce the volume. Air and water pollution is considerably reduced. What is dry waste? The एक photo देख लो. Dry waste itself is dry. There is no. These are all photos of dry waste. सूखा कचरा, nothing wet. Nothing is wet. Everything is dry. Plastic cans, bottles, and so on. Wet waste is opposite of dry waste. Obviously, these are examples of wet waste. Your peels, foods, and so on. Dry waste does not decay, does not degrade. Examples are all these. Any 4 to 5 you should learn. Timber, sawdust, home office furniture, aluminium foils, glass. Wet waste is organic and degradable. It breaks down. Again, learn the examples: animal peels, fruits, rotten vegetables, and so on. What is degradable and non biodegradable? Biodegradable is which break down. Examples are the same: kitchen waste, fruits, flowers. Non biodegradable are categorized into three categories: recyclable, plastic, paper, glass, you can recycle it. Toxic, toxic may waste like old medicines, paints, chemicals, sprays. And soiled waste is basically hospitals, such as cloth soiled with blood and other fluids. Toxic and soiled waste should be disposed of very carefully. The last 3 points को bracket कर दो. Toxic and soiled waste have to be disposed of very, 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 very carefully. Okay, biodegradable waste, though that category of waste which can be broken down by living organisms. It breaks down, mixes with the earth, soil, food, fruits, vegetables. Please mark two useful products which can be made from biodegradable waste. MCQ is biogas and compost. This is your photo of biodegradable waste which can be broken down. Please put important question. What is the service indirectly done by the rag pickers for us? The service indirectly done by the rag pickers is basically they make a living out of the reusable and recyclable items which you throw. They segregate it, they make a living out of it, they pick up this, reuse, recycle, segregate, which are thrown in the dumps. Example: metal, glass, rubber, plastic are removed to be recycled to finished goods. They segregate this. Obviously, rag picker earns money like that. Rag, rag pickers, हाँ वो गरीब लोग. हाँ. अभी तो बोला सर ने. Yeah, but they reuse it, recycle it, sell it to companies, so on and so forth. But whoever they sell it for garbage also. But the aim is that they do a service for the society. Incineration, yes, incineration is burning of waste. Just as per Hindu mythology, one of the ways of, or as per religions, one of the ways of disposing of human body, which is biodegradable. We are biodegradable waste. we will get mixed with the soil or earth eventually, and that's through incineration, that is burning. Incineration, what is incineration? Here I'm teaching you incineration about waste, not about people. Incineration is burning of waste at a very high temperature. Incineration, in the waste is burned chamber or a kiln which you saw. This is a chamber or a kiln. These are incineration chambers or a kiln. It is a controlled machine, as you can see here. These are all controlled machine. It destroys the organic matter. It needs technology with large quantities of organic hazardous waste, high calorific value, cannot be dealt with any other method. No, it's a controlled machine. It's a controlled machine. The marking will come on the screen. Give it 1 second. Basically, it's a controlled machine where there is no pollution released. Incineration reduces the volume of waste by 50%. आधा हो जाता है, आधा जल जाता है. That is mainly which are burnable, burnable yet. That's why it reduces the volume to 50%. Disadvantage of incinerators, very expensive. It gives out a lot of ash and gas. And incinerators to work at such high temperatures consume a lot of energy. Open dumping, as you can see in this photo, open dumping, kachra fekna directly, just go and throw a dump. This is photo of open dumping. Just go and dump the kachra and come. These are all photos of open dumping where you just go and dump the kachra. See a picture.
Sir,
1 second, bacha. Bolo, yes.
sir, till when is class?
12:40.
Okay.
Open open dumping. Okay. In this method, waste is dumped openly far away from the cities. Just go and dump the waste. Mark the disadvantages. It is not environment friendly. Not environment friendly means disadvantages. It becomes breeding grounds for mosquitoes causing diseases. It obviously pollutes the air, gives a foul smell, and this waste may seep into or percolate or go into the nearby water bodies, streams, or lakes. And if the water seeps down, it could pollute the groundwater also. Sanitary landfills का photo देख लो. This is one method better. This is one method better than open dumping. Where if you see this photo clearly and correctly, it is not just dumping. You dump the waste inside the earth by tying it up. ये देखो, these are photos which can tell you that these are sanitary landfills. It is packed and dumped. Just don't dump it. It is packed and dumped. Not only that, it is covered with earth. That is, it is under the ground. ये देख लो. You dump it, you pack it, dump it, and then cover it with soil. That means it doesn't look anything bad over the earth. It is over the earth. Everything is clean. You can see this. ऐसा बड़ा बड़ा landfills are made. Waste is thrown inside, then packed, and then soil is put over it and covered. Basically, it is buried under the ground. Confirm. It then goes under bacterial decomposition. This goes under bacterial decomposition. Sanitary landfill is a waste disposing refuse on earth without creating nuisance to public health and safety. It is a far method better way than open dumping. थोड़ा मेहनत ज्यादा लगता है. You have to dig the earth, tie the waste or pack the waste and then throw it inside and then close the earth. It is a little effort putting way, but it is far better than open dump. You use which areas? Areas already spoiled or need restoration. ऐसा नहीं किधर भी sanitary landfill चालू कर दो, dig the ground, throw the waste, close it. ऐसा नहीं. These are specific areas which are chosen, which are already under restoration or already spoiled. Name the following gases: CO2, methane, ammonia, H2S. They can be used to generate power. Circle that again, MCQ. What is the advantage of sanitary landfill? It is free from air pollution. It is free from fire hazards. This is one of the two processes which are there in this chapter. Please give heading process. Don't change the head point order in this. I have divided it into 5 points. Don't change the order. In the first phase, once you dump the soil inside, aerobic bacteria depletes. What depletes? Aerobic bacteria. That is, oxygen starts to get consumed. वो किया था ना वो बचपन में. It's not an example of dumping waste, but वो किया था ना candle का example. Put candle on glass on candle, candle burns for some time because candle consumes the oxygen like this. The waste consumes the oxygen. Oxygen levels go down. Please write there. O2 goes down. In the second phase, anaerobic conditions are established. O2 चला गया. क्या आया? H2 and CO2 came. Please make H2 and CO2 up arrows. And the fact that oxygen is gone, it results in methanogenic activity. That is, methane starts getting produced. O2 is out. So what comes in? मीथेन, मीथेन का फॉर्मूला क्या था? CH4 comes in. Methanogenic activity gets more stabilized, and in the fifth phase, it starts to degrade. Methane starts to degrade the waste. But this is all possible when oxygen is gone. First oxygen goes, CO2 and H2 hydrogen come, then methanogenic activity starts. Methanogenic activity gets stabilized and they start depleting. Last two, plantation landfills. These are plantation landfills. And this, that is, look here, or this is work. This was an example. Look here, this was a landfill. Before and after image, this is a landfill. This landfill has been converted into a plantation site. Can you see before and after? That means now you grow plants there. A vegetative cover is grown over the landfill. But to grow vegetative cover, these are the four conditions. Please make a note. Number one, please grow non-edible plants. Don't grow edible plants, वरना गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. Because the soil inside is not good. You have to grow plants which can withstand high temperatures and drought. You have to grow plants which thrive on low nutrition. No, no, like these. Green wala, greenery wala. Plantation should be made sufficiently. Plantation should be made sufficiently depth so it does not cause soil erosion, and the roots of the plant should not go more than 30 centimeters.
Are there any example of plants?
No. Composting. This is composting. अरे मैं हूं ना, मैं इधर हूं तो क्या होगा? हेलो, जाली लगा लो. नहीं नहीं, जाली लगा. हो आया क्या कोई? हाँ ठीक है ठीक है, मैं 5-7 मिनट में यहाँ से आ रहा हूँ. हाँ ठीक है, थैंक यू थैंक यू. पोस्टिंग